Okay, yeah, this is a little bit late. Gonna do the usual, open up my phone. Okay, yeah, we're good. Gonna give it a second here. Yeah, I think that one viewer is just my phone, so I'm gonna give it another minute. Okay, okay. Pretty sure threw a trash bag in the space at work. Sorry, the invisible brain rot is coming back. Welcome to the stream, Caden. I'm gonna be not doing as much as I thought because I don't have Drew here with me to do world edit, but that is completely fine. I did discover another room I had to do though. I found some empty space under the cargo hold, so unfortunately, horrible problem to have. I have to do one more room. But yeah, this is pretty much third class entrance, and gonna have a little medic bay back here. Might be nice to have on a ship. And this is gonna be more cabin space, and yeah, that should be it. We'll see what I can get done. Oh my god, we already got 3 people in here. Holy Jesus. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get started on this. How's everyone doing? This is gonna be a little lounge area of usual. Pretty good. I'm doing pretty good myself. Can't complain. Pretty good day. Didn't wake up at 2. That would have been I didn't wake up at 2 yesterday, but I did wake up at 2 earlier in the week, and that did not feel good. Would not recommend. Yeah, just damn, yeah. I think my record for the latest I've ever woken up though is 5, and I felt horrible. Not even from like a sick standpoint or being overslept. It's just like, damn, that was a whole day I just wasted. But yeah, haven't done that in a while, and I hope I hope I don't do it in a while. I'm gonna do the chairs in a different color. You know what? We're gonna do, yeah, 5. I don't even remember the time I went to bed. It was stupid late. I've pulled some nasty all-nighters. Back about day. But I would not recommend. Not the slightest. Yeah, Caden, have you pulled any nasty all-nighters, like waking up at 6 or something like that? Or are you actually normal when that? Is that just a me thing? I don't even remember what I was doing. I think, yeah, I don't know. I don't even remember what I was playing. I know I was playing a game, but I don't even remember what game it was. And it was probably something stupid like a tycoon on Roblox or something stupid. A few years ago, I stayed at. All right, you got me beat there. Holy shit! I. That's Wow. I can't even do 24. Like 24, I already feel. I can't. I can't go past 24. I haven't. I think the longest I technically stayed up was pretty much this. Maybe I did do it a 48 actually. I might have just lied to you because we did a trip to Oklahoma October of 24, and we pretty much went there and back on a weekend without stopping at a hotel. Wouldn't recommend. We were pretty much there to pick up my sister's car because it had broke down there. And yeah, that was I felt like a zombie. And yet I still drove than half the people in my area. I which I would not recommend driving on no sleep. At least you have a legitimate reason. I remember just playing the piano. You're playing the wait. You're telling me you're playing the piano for 48 hours? I mean, I'm not gonna hate. Holy shit! At least it wasn't like doing something like not the whole time. Okay, I was gonna say you're wild for that. Doing the whole time playing the piano and Roblox. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'd say that's a legitimate reason because we could have done it without with stopping, but at the end of the day, we had more time if we did it the way we did. And I'm gonna have to redo this. It sucks. But what else were you doing besides playing the piano? Were you just playing Roblox games until you finally crash after 48 hours? I don't know. Yeah, I can't even remember half the stuff I did whenever I stayed up late. It just all just kind of wander out through the day in autopilot whenever I do stuff like that. Like I genuinely feel senile anytime I stay up that long. I feel like I need to be going to a nursing home doing all nighters. It is. I'm not built for him anymore. Unk status is taking its toll, and so is the fact that okay. Actually, that's not a big deal. We'll just put that down. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, I would say the last big one was October 24, and that was. We left on Friday at, I think, 6 or so after getting, like, Jack in the Box. And that we got back at... I think we got back, like, 1 a.m. on Sunday. if I remember right. And yeah, not trying to be cool with this, but I'm just saying I am great at driving on low sleep. Wouldn't recommend doing it though. Like I said a billion times. Everything just feels way different and not in a good way. But shout out to Kroger/Fries for making those cheap little frappe things, because that and just rolling down the window was what kept me awake. Why did I put a table? Okay. Maybe I am still running on autopilot. Trying to gather my thoughts as I keep placing tables. So hopefully it'll be the last time for a little bit at least. Also, I chose the warp stairs because I don't know if y'all have seen the interior in some of the rooms on the Titanic, but it kind of just looks like your grandma's house. Not even your grandma's house, just like any house with from the 70s, where you have teal blue couch and green carpet and stuff like that. Obviously, in the Titanic, it's a little more classy, but kind of the same principle. Yeah, got this almost done. Yeah, thank you. I think this looks. I think I got that sweet spot between looking interesting and not just downright ugly. Hopefully. Actually, it kind of reminds me of 80s car interiors where you'd have like bright red everything. Which, honestly, I kind of want a car like that sometime, but it is, it's loud visually. And, oh my god. I wish it didn't... I've said this, I think, a few streams ago. I hate how I have to keep closing the sign interface every time I place one. I know it's a little thing, but I wish I could just place it and then click on it. That'd be so much nicer. And... is that the lot? Nope. Yeah, so this might be a 4-stream streak I'm gonna go on. Because I've got the cabin designs, I'm just not gonna be able to paste them all. I don't want to spend the whole stream just doing the same cabin over and over. I don't think that'd be very, very fun. Yeah, unfortunately Drew has a sleep schedule. I know, that's tragic. And I think all that I need to do... oh, that's unfortunate. I think I'm just gonna add a little pattern on the ceiling and call it good. You're missing a few I swear to... oh, there's one. There. Okay, I'm gonna look over it again. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's... oh my god, okay. And I know there's one on decide I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Yeah, thank you for calling that out, because I'm pretty sure Drew would have called me out on it. Probably the moment he wakes up. And I'm missing that too. Oh my god. Gonna actually look over this. Okay, I think I'm good now. I might be Helen Keller, but I think I'm good. Actually, I gotta stop making Helen Keller jokes because apparently she actually was a fraud. Apparently, I heard that. I don't know. I don't know if it's just if it's still unconfirmed, but just saying how can a blind and deaf lady fly a plane and not crash? Just saying. Yeah. Look at some acacia slabs. I really wish there was a better way to cover this up, because this is kind of not nice. I don't think there's anything I could do in the ceiling besides like trapdoors, but even then, that'd be a little much. I don't want to move the doors down because then it's going to look a little bit awkward being right on the top of the keel. So I think I'm just going to have to do something like that. You know what? I think we can get away with just, yeah. We'll do that. Just because it's gonna bug me if I leave that one block out of place. Yeah, that's better. Alright. I think that's pretty much that. I'm gonna add a few more. Oh, I did not mean to go third person spectator mode. I'm gonna add a few more lights. And I think call it good. Okay, that is way too low. And I think, yeah, there's nothing I could do there. I'll just add some strips of slabs, and I think that'll be good. Here's on a goofy topic. What is the It's a bit random, but what is the worst movie you've ever seen? I can't really think of the one. There's a few off the top of my head. There's this really stupid one called the Velocipaster. Real thing, by the way. And it's a it's a I can't I can't think of it without smiling. It's that stupid. It's a movie about. If I don't even remember the whole thing straight. Uh, I can't even recall. It's just a fever dream, but it's about this priest who goes to China, gets some spell, and he becomes a fucking velociraptor, and he uses the fight off crime, and that's the movie. I'm pretty sure. I might be misremembering it because I don't think there's any way to remember that for sure. It's real though. Look it up. I've seen the footage. It is a real movie, quote unquote. Yeah, Velocipaster. I watched okay, I'll admit I haven't watched the whole thing, but I've watched a little bit of it on the bus ride home in freshman year. Freshman year of high school, and it's have you seen those low budget either Ugandan films or Indian films that have the worst green screen? It's a lot of that. It is a lot. It's so funny. If I can find it, I will. Okay, we gotta get some bad green screen. Jurassic World X and Hunger Games, but it wasn't very. The Jurassic World ones are just boring. I don't know. Jurassic Park was so much better. I don't think that is probably the coolest take that has existed. But I don't know. The Jurassic World movies are just a lot more boring when you compare them. I actually have the book for the first one. I got it at a book fair whenever it first came out. I don't remember a whole lot of it. I remember it being at least. I don't remember it being all that bad because it was kind of hitting the same notes as the first Jurassic Park. And I do like the little references you get, but I just don't think they stack up nearly as good. Which, I mean, I don't think anyone really was expecting them to. The old ones. The old ones are just iconic. Kind of like, okay. I know I spent one of the first few streams shitting on the Star Wars sequels, but The Force Awakens is probably the best of the bunch because it's just a New Hope copy, just slightly different. Yeah, I think that was probably the least offensive of the sequels. And I don't think you've watched it. You haven't watched the Jurassic Park movie? Alright. First one's great. I watched that a bunch as a kid. Along with Twister. Those are some of the movies I just watched over and over again. And second one's okay. It's a little more boring. than a little bit more boring than the first one, and then the third one's good, in my opinion. But I think really the problem with Jurassic World is they're just kind of making them the, like, I remember the one that came out in 2018. I think that was the second one. I did see it in theaters. I don't know. I liked it. I was 12. I really didn't have a whole lot in. I didn't care. I just wanted to see cool dinosaurs and explosions. But I don't really remember anything from that movie. I just remember. Yeah, have you seen the second one? I don't want to spoil it. Just gonna get that out of the way before I yammer on about what I vaguely remember. I've seen all the Jurassic World. Okay. Yeah, I just remember the second one was about the big dinosaur. With that one was it was a raptor version of the Indominus Rex, and pretty much the whole thing was a mansion. And Indoraptor, that's what it was called. I was close on that one. And pretty much, oh shit. Pretty much I think you had the old guy that owned the mansion. I think they had an auction there, and they're auctioning off dinosaurs, and the Indoraptor escapes, and pretty much everyone's gonna escape it because, yeah. I also remember, you got Chris Pratt in there. I think he's in all of them, but pretty much he's got Blue, I think was the Velociraptor's name. That it was pretty much his dog. Pretty much, and I forget why he has such an emotional attachment to the Blue, but he does, and I don't judge him. I mean, you see people in Florida, they treat alligators like they're dogs. I'm not gonna judge, I'm not gonna judge Star-Lord for keeping a Velociraptor as a pet. I mean, who would judge Emmett from the Lego Movie for that? Everything is awesome, including keeping a Velociraptor as a guard dog. What? Oh, I'm dumb. I'm gonna just go ahead, patch this up. Now that I think about it, I think Chris Pratt was the actor that was pretty much in every movie I watched as a kid. Lego Movie, the Jurassic World series. I didn't really watch Guardians of the Galaxy. I heard they're good, but I just haven't watched them. Yeah, I think might be missing a few. Lego movie was my favorite though. That is still one of my favorite movies of all time. Love it. It's been forever since I watched the Lego Movie. Okay, wait a minute. I think the last time I watched it was It was end of freshman year of high school. Everything apparently everything's happening freshman year of high school. Holy shit. Pretty much, it was. We had nothing left to do in a speech and debate class, so the teacher was like, "All right, yeah, what movie do you guys want to watch?" And we pretty much I pretty much campaigned for the Lego Movie, and that, yeah, I did win that one. But like the presidential debate, I did convince everyone to vote for the Lego Movie, so that was fun. And I think to this day, that's the only movie I've seen multiple times in theaters. And I still have some of the McDonald's cups from whenever they you could get those in the Happy Meals. I think I don't know. I think it genuinely is one of my favorite movies, and I'm also pretty sure that this is off. What the? Oh, that's why. Okay, that would have been bad if I couldn't figure that out. And this is going to come as a shocker considering I've spent almost 10 streams building an ocean liner. I think Titanic's an okay film. I know. Hear me out though. Rose is a psychopath. I don't know if you've seen the Mythbusters episode. Jack could have totally survived on that door. But no. She had this. You don't watch it? Should have probably asked about that one, but I'm pretty sure I'm not the first person to spoil that one. I hope not, at least. I'm gonna feel bad if I was. I'll make it a YouTube apology video. I'll get in front of the camera. I'll go to start up the video and just to really hammer home how sorry I am for that. I'll just make this work. Well, no, okay. I was just making sure. I didn't want to be the goober that did that. It's like everyone that was going around giving endgame spoilers whenever it first came out. And whoever did that, those people were goblins. I'm gonna call them goblins. That's... I don't know. Like, I could not go anywhere in middle school without hearing someone drop it. Have you seen Endgame? Just gonna ask before I make any jokes or anything. No, okay. I am walking in a minefield. All right. I won't drop any. You probably already heard him, but I won't drop any just to be safe. Uh, yeah, everyone was dropping them. It felt like, and it was not fun. I think for this, oh yeah, that looks nice. Also, if you're wondering what I'm building, this is the little clinic, or pretty much a doctor's office, because we don't want the bubonic plague on board. That's not great. Okay, got that. Anyway. But I think that was the last time I was really spoiled on a movie that I cared about. I haven't heard any spoilers for anything that I do want to see and that I'm actually going to see. Like the FNAF movies, I used to love FNAF. I still do. But I don't really care about seeing the movies in theaters. I'm not gonna go spend $20 for it just because, one, I already had the original pirated on my phone, I think the moment it came out. I'm not even kidding with that one. It's been sitting on my phone since it first launched in theaters, so I have it just sitting in my camera roll. If anyone wants, I can just airdrop it. I think I even had one of the SpongeBob movies before it even came out. So we're getting on that competitive pirating game. Nickelodeon, if you see this, that was a joke for legal reasons. I deleted it and had a series of... Oh, shit. Yeah. For, that was something I kind of realized about FNAF, was, it's kind of goofy about how I was, what? I would have been probably 8 years old or something. And I was trying to... I was watching all these videos about all the lore and stuff, and the Blight of 87, all that. I didn't realize how brutal spring locking was. For really an 8-year-old to be knowing... I don't know. I don't think it's... Definitely not the worst. It's not like going on Live Leak, but still, it's kind of, oh yeah, you know, that was just something that I was casually growing up with. Yeah, even in some of our old videos, you could... Drew especially, he listened to a shit ton of the old Living Tombstone stuff. We're just blasting... we're waiting every night... on our old piece of shit tablets. Like, we were... Yeah, we were that kind of autistic. I was more into Slender Man too. really no idea why. I think I was just so interested with the drip. I mean, dude was walking around like 10, 11 feet tall in a suit in the middle of the woods, just casually killing people that took pages. I mean, come on, dude had a... I can't even say aura. I don't know. I remember... Oh, Jeff the Killer. I forgot about Jeff. Jeff was... I mean... I don't know. I didn't really... care about Jeff. Actually, I'm gonna put on a piece of paper so I can be like, write your name down, check yourself in to get checked out by the doctor for sicknesses. Item frame, that's what I was looking for. I still can't believe the guy who played Springtrap, aka William Afton, played Shaggy. I still think that's pretty goofy to think about, and how well he does it too. I haven't seen the whole movie, but I've seen clips, and I was kind of impressed. I'm just gonna build a few doctor's offices here, then we're gonna start on the... yeah, I think I might just do the cabin designs, get those over with. Or I might just start on the ballroom. That's gonna be the... I'll do the cabins first. I want to have the ballroom be the last big thing before the engines. That's the right block. Also, I did start over the playlist again, so that I mean, it's generally it's all a lot of the same music, but just that way I wouldn't have to keep pausing the stream just to go and play a different song. I think I'm gonna just... How is this gonna look? I might just get rid of the windows, just because it's going to be only on the lower part of the bow. Or I might just add windows to the cargo hold. I just have this be a shelf, actually. I think that might be nice. No. I don't know what I'm thinking. Just block that off. And... Yeah, if we really want, I can start blasting Living Tombstone on stream. I'm building a ship that's completely unrelated. You know, maybe actually the next thing I could build is Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Maybe that might be a that might be an idea. I will. Yeah, I know we were talking about this not too long ago. That shit still slaps. Me and Drew were blasting it on the way. We were going to the Air Museum down in Tucson, and we had some of that in our playlist, and it went so hard. And by so hard, I mean we were busting our asses off laughing because it was like a jump scare in the best way possible. It absolutely is peak. Oh, you know, I should have. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? I should put some of the Minecraft parodies into those. Some of those are. Don't Mind at Night. I still remember that one. That was probably my favorite. Hot take there. Or lukewarm take. Where is this window to? Oh. Yeah, I might just do windows for the cargo room. Or the cargo hold. Nah. I don't know, I don't really think that makes a whole lot of sense. Alright, pretty much. I gotta figure out what a doctor's office from 114 years ago looks like. And build 2 variations. So I'm gonna see if I can find a reference image, or I might just ad-lib it. Do that. I think this one is gonna be just a bunch of hospital beds. I think I might have. Did I break a plank up here? No, I didn't. Okay. Oh yeah, I think one of the most annoying songs, if we were just talking about peak, now we're talking about annoying. Most annoying, it's Raining Tacos, or Anxiety. I hate that Anxiety song. It's trying to ruin somebody I used to know. and I just do not like. They just use the same instrumental, and then I don't know. It just doesn't really work. A lot of country. I don't really. It's just usually some guy in a over exaggerated like. My truck is blue. My mom's bossy is a J. Like, it's just kind of like that, and like that or some guy talking about his dead wife or his dead dog. I'm like, or worse. Like, it's just. And it's always auto-tuned too, so it's just awful sounding. They use like the Travis Scott auto-tune, except it's some guy with a beer belly driving a cropped out Dodge Ram from the year 2000. I never got country. That's probably why I'm building a British ship from 100 years ago instead of a. Alright, maybe. Hear me out, guys. We do a. Next build, we're gonna do a giant mural of a lifted Dodge Ram, and it's gonna be. And we're gonna put it on like the. We're gonna have the ugliest build too. I'm talking. Oh, of course, this is the moment. This is the moment we actually got 5 people. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm making fun of country music and how goofy it is, and why I don't like it. And I'm also building a doctor's office on board, and kind of also we got a gonna have a bit of an infirmary over here, and 2 people just left. All right, now I can talk about shitty country music again. Anyways, I don't really. There's some older stuff that sounds normal, sounds good, and then the new stuff is just no. It's the kind of stuff you listen to it and you feel inbred. Like, I don't know how else to put it. Oh, it's the kind of stuff you go into a Cracker Barrel and you expect to hear. I'm just gonna do it the normal way. There we go. What else? There's a lot of shitty rap. I do listen to a lot of the instrumentals. I will be honest about that one. Some of them actually sound really good, and then you get the lyrics, and it's just some guy in auto-tune rapping about his Dodge Hellcat, and it just completely ruins it. Because there's some of it that's just kind of EDM, not really sort of thing, and then they just ruin it with the lyrics. Let's see, did a stretcher look different back then? Oh, what? I'm looking at pictures of the. Okay. Oh, that'll be easy. Let's see, if I just paste the link in, is it just gonna... Oh no, okay. I don't know why is it bordered like that though? Oh, there's... Hang on, I gotta resize the stream. Oh, we're in shambles. I tried to add a reference picture and it completely messed everything up. There we go. Yeah, don't know about that table though, it looks a little bit goofy. I don't think I'll be able to do anything like that, but or the awful borders on this. Yeah, I'm just gonna delete that. That's not really gonna do any good. Anyway, what was I saying? God, I hope that met you. What? Dang. Darn. Darny darn darn. I'm just gonna build the gurneys. Just to get those out of the way. I think we'll do that just to give it a little bit of a different accent. And do we have pale oak shell? Yes, I do. Oh, it look more like a coffin now that I think about it, but we'll try it. I'll need slabs too. God, not even an hour in the stream, we're already having the stretch. We're gonna need a new chair. Not getting a goofy gaming chair, those are a lot more uncomfortable than they look. I mean, some of them aren't bad, but they're just really, really stiff. Okay, that just looks like a cradle. Yikes. Not yikes. Not that bad, but I prefer if... Oh. I am overthinking this. Just kind of have like a... There's a pillow, and I might want to make this a little longer just so we're not only serving midgets. And that way I can just do it like, okay, perfect. Absolute cinema right here. Alright. Sorry, I have to share this. I had a night. You had a nightmare about me. I'm intrigued. How did you have a nightmare about me? That one, I don't even know how to respond to that. I think you know. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Does that have to do with this? Wait, no, you're joking. Please tell me you're joking. You didn't have a nightmare about. All right, we're gonna get some more nightmare. Bull, 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 bull. Is this the front? Yes, this is the bow right here. Yeah, welcome to the chat, David. Yeah, this is the bow. Pretty much everything has been done over here. Yeah, just kind of working on the infirmary right now, and hopefully I can get my music back up because it kind of feels a little more awkward without it. Yeah, we're just kind of. Get this done. I don't think there's really a whole lot. I might add. Maybe is there a little divider I could do? Just to make it a little more. Yeah. Oh, what am I thinking? I could probably do shelves. I might just space these out and do some shelves. That way we could get a little divider between them. They're kind of like one of the curtains. I don't know, I'm saying divider, it's kind of making me think of those ones that my teachers used to hand out whenever we'd take a test, that way we wouldn't look at each other's papers. They'd be like these old cheap cardboard trifolds. Yeah, ooh, glass maybe. Maybe that'd be a little too futuristic though. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think there's any other blocks. I think glass would be the big contender because it's right in the middle. Also, David, I hope I didn't spill too many hot takes over there with my my taste in music. Oh, could banners work? No, it's just one side. think I might go with like a... If I can think. Oh yeah. I don't need a lever right now. Yeah. Okay, I still can't believe you had a nightmare about the bowl incident. That's I'm starting to forget what that even originated from. Was I just saying that because of I know it had something to do with I know it had something to do with did it have something to do with Drew's Geometry Dash gameplay, or am I just tweaking on that one? Yeah, okay. Just like I gotta rewatch it and figure out how I went from Geometry Dash to Sorry for the more nightmares right there. Sorry, it's kind of like I think I might have Tourette's with bowls. I think we're gonna have to start referring to it as a B word. All right, so going forward, chat, we're gonna be referring to these as the B word. These are B words. Cut it off here and just... I don't know what room I could do. I'll do a break room. I think that might be pretty good. Now that I think about it, I'm gonna go and finish this before I do anything with that. Now that, oh god, I might have to redo that. Okay, no I don't. Awesome. Okay, just gonna do one more of these. Oh, we get. Oh, never mind. We just had 4 people. I spoke too soon, but that's alright. 2's just enough for me. I'm not really doing it. If I were trying to go for views, I don't think I'd be building ships. I'd be trying to figure out what. I'd probably be playing. I probably would have sold my soul and become one of those YouTubers that does exclusively only content. Stuff like Shield Brain Rot. I mean, I get it. Sometimes money is money, but I don't get how those people do it. I could never do kids content. I'd probably spend like a few hours every day looking in the mirror like, is the bag really worth it? Is it worth the price? Yeah, it is not worth it. Don't worry, we're not gonna start doing Shield Brain Rot or anything like that because the bag is not worth it. Shield Brain Rot or that one guy that's just. Did you know that the Rizzler in no, I think it was. Did you Livy Dunn and Baby and Kronk breathe air? That I forget what he's called. That goblin, that goober. Oh, yeah, I think this will probably be just supplies. Now that I think about it. Maybe I could do I could be one of those shorts creators that has to speedrun everything he says and do like the Mr. Beast intros just because people's attention spans are so short that sometimes I can't even sit through a 5-minute video. Which I think is still nuts that that's even a problem that we're having. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do my fair share of doom scrolling, but on Instagram Reels, my feed's cooked. But I don't really. How do I put it? I don't know. I don't really. I don't see how that could be fun. Doing short form content only. I want to, after I finish this. I wanna do some longer form videos, kind of going over other stuff I built and whatnot, and do some other things not related to Minecraft or ships, and just see how that goes. I think here we're just gonna put a bunch of potions. Oozing? What the what is oozing? This is a why? This is a first for me. I've never heard of the oozing potion. Oh no, I'm oozing. Okay, it's slime. What it? Do I just spawn slime then? I've been playing Minecraft for almost 13 years now, and I don't know what oozing is. I'm gonna look this up. What is oozing? Minecraft. I probably need to keep it to Minecraft. What is oozing in Minecraft? One. Okay, it's new. Mobs or players respawn 2 medium-sized slimes upon death. So I pretty much just turn to the slime. Okay. That is, why? I mean, it's a feature, but, so wait a minute, if I just go and we'll delete that. Oh, let's find a cow. Oh my god, the spears do nothing for attack damage. I did not realize that. We'll get another red sword and just... So he's gonna spawn... Bruh. Oh no, because we have peaceful on. They were there for a second. I did not know that. Alright. Anyway, the more you know, I guess. Let's see. Potions. I don't know, that's the kind of thing Minecraft does instead of adding the end update. Just saying. End update is something I think... I don't know, that's the update I really want to see. Personally. I just think we're over a decade due on that. I don't know, my least favorite update was definitely the... Okay, I don't like the B update. Not because it's bad, it's just useless. It was a waste of a slot in my opinion. We could have had something so much better. We could have done anything else. Like the Netherite update, I think it was right after it. And we were like, nah, no. We'll waste a whole update on bees and honey and have them do nothing for a while until Redstoners figure it out. I can't really think of any outrageously bad ones though that were just bad for the update. I mean, I don't like the Phantom because it's really annoying, but I don't think the update itself that it came out in was bad. It's just that. Potion. Yeah, we probably are gonna get another stream though. Just or another one after another one more stream than I was planning. There we go. Just because I think I've completely forgot about this area and the ship. I thought it was already completely done. But that could be either a good or bad thing, depending on depending on my usage of the B word. You need some regen potions. I'm just... Wait. Okay, I'm just gonna copy and paste it. That's easier. Potion. Thick potion. Alright, thick. Sorry, I just had to say it like that. I live in constant fear because... Yeah, if we ever meet up, I will bring a B word. Mark my words. I will bring the B word. This B word, of course. Just saying. Just to narrow it down there. Mark my words. I will go to Goodwill and get a B word. Okay, I'm joking. Yeah, I think, wow. Yeah, okay, alright. I'll calm down with the B word. I won't. What was what was I talking about? Oh, God. I don't think I want to have luck. Diagnose people and give them luck and hope things work out. Alright. I'd give them strength, but since they changed the potion color, I said this last stream, they made strength like piss yellow, and I don't exactly know why. Like, I don't know what Minecraft is trying to tell us, but it can't be good. Did I already? No, I don't think I did. I think I did do jump boost. Did I? No, I didn't. Wait. Yeah, that's a potion of leaping. Okay, I think I might just have to do some duplicates. Alright, you know, we'll get strength just over here. Water breathing, why not? We'll have Aquaman on board. Perfect. I don't think I can change anything. Thank you, thank you. The storage closet is lovely. Yeah, I just gotta make... I want to do a sign properly labeling it. That's the problem. Hmm. Can I do it? No, I can't do it hanging from that one. And that's... Oh, wait a minute. No, I'll just do it one block back. Because that's right under a oh, that is perfect. I just gotta figure out what... Alright. That's what I'm gonna do. Figured it out. Yeah, this is probably gonna be the last train without just a lot of world in it. Because next few the cabins, I'm not gonna just do the same design. That would be way too lazy. I'm probably gonna do like 3 or 4 different ones for each level. But it's gonna be those, and then in the hall and engines, and we're done. That's it. That's the boat. I know I keep saying that, and I assure you there are no more forgotten rooms. Frame bride. There we go. We'll just do... Perfect. And... I don't think we'll get any carpet in here. I'll just do the pillars. I think that'll look best. Alright, that's that finished. Got a bunch of hospital beds. Alright, now we're gonna do a little doctor's office. Thank you. I tried to make it look as visually interesting as possible. The thing with doctor's offices is even back then they looked like insane asylums a little bit. And the doctor's office itself is just gonna be... Oh. You get this, get the... Move that back one. It's gonna look more like a therapist's office than an actual doctor's office. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. That's better, yeah. And yes, there's a little bit of... It's gonna probably look more like a dentist's office by the end of this, but... That's okay. I also cannot wait to get these braces off. I've got about a month left with them. I've had them on for almost 2 years, so I will be able to get rid of my little lisp I have every now and then. It's not too bad. I know some people that I think had it pretty bad when they had braces, but it's honestly not that bad when you get used to them. It's just the initial first few months are just not great. You can't eat anything too hard because your teeth are just too sensitive. But I think the end result is well worth it. It's right there. Do that as like a little set. I'm gonna try and say it without going like, actually guys, that's a stethoscope. Stethoscope. There. Oh, we got it. We're so back. I feel like if I say it anymore, though, I'm gonna really get a speech impediment. I'm gonna start going full Mike Tyson. Man, I'm fucking snap man. It's gonna be pretty shambles if I try and say stethoscope a few times fast. We'll just put a few doohickeys in here and act like they're medical equipment. I'm not a doctor. I'm not going for my doctorate in medicine. I just am not. Otherwise, I would be in a lot more debt. We'll say that. I don't know. I just in these last few years realized how expensive it really is to become a doctor, and then you just get the. I mean, you make a shit ton of money, but I don't know. Like 12, not 12 years. I think it's like. Well, I think it depends on what you're going to, because I think it can be like 12 years, depending on which one you go for. But it takes a lot of time and a lot of money to become a doctor. At this point, the stream is just turning into my shower thoughts. I swear. I just think of the most random things and say them out loud. Hope it sticks. Oh, Hopper. Looks medical, somewhat, kinda, not really. I think we'll probably put a sink in here too. down by... Oh, we're gonna have to get rid of the hopper over here. You're gonna put sink over here. I'd use the hopper as a sink, but I can't put any water in it. Why do they do it for the other one too? I could just grab that. Boom. Put it back over there. Yeah, see, that's a pretty good doctor's office. Or room. I just gotta do a mini version of that over here. And after I gave my hot take about country, Google, maybe it's just a feature I haven't disabled yet. I get notifications some article got written by someone, and it just gave me one about some country star retiring after my 2-minute session of making fun of country. Thank you, Google. You're really doing a good job listening in on me.
Battery low.
That's a part of the reason I kind of hate having a phone, because I will be talking about something 1 minute, 30 minutes later, and I'll get an ad for that thing. And it's kind of like, okay, bro, okay. First of all, I was spending 2 minutes making fun of country music, and you think I actually care if some guy retires. Or usually it's like, I'll talk about something stupid I saw on eBay or Facebook Marketplace, and I'll get an ad for the thing. That's the only reason I use Facebook too. I mean, half the people on there are at least 2 or 3, probably 4 decades my senior. The majority of people. I don't really see a whole lot of interest in it besides going and starting conspiracy theories for the fun of it and seeing if people fall for them. Okay, we really got the doctor's office cuck chair. Awesome. I forget exactly what I put in there, so I'm just gonna delete some stuff and... Oh, water. I know I put water in there. Okay, Hopper. Did I put a lever? I didn't. Might as well just put a lever for the fun of it. I did one there, did I? Yeah, okay. And looks like I just did a copper rod. And a might as well just or lightning rod. I think we have the doctor's offices almost complete. Just gotta do the little light. Because that's the best part about going to the doctor is you get blinded. Though I think that's more of a dentist thing, but I think it goes for both. Okay, that's nice. We got that nice and finished. That is the that's the bow. Well, besides this part. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, just gotta put some signs and should be good for that section. I honestly cut off the stream just because I don't know if I want to start working the cabins. Think about that for a second. Oh wait. Oh. Wait a minute. There's a crate right there. Perfect. And that'll just be the emergency room. Right back there. What do I call the clinic? I want to just label it clinic. don't mean to be OCD with the office. No, please be OCD. Office. Oh. I did not mean the... Ooh, yeah, yikes. I did not mean to unfull screen it right there. Please be OCD. I am OCD 2 and I need that for my satisfaction. Let's label this offices. We'll just do entrance. I won't be technical about it. Yeah, thank you for pointing that out. I would not have caught that in a while. Alright, let's I'll just do clinic for now. Clinic and clinic and emergency room. And before you point it out, I just realized that for some reason I use gloss blocks over here. It's gonna bug me if I didn't realize that. If I didn't change that. I think I'm gonna keep the paint because I'm gonna need a lot of those pretty soon here. I have a feeling you're gonna be finding stuff in the middle of recording shit. Oh, 100%. 100% I'm gonna be finding stuff in the middle of my showcase. If Drew hasn't already pointed it out, because he is pretty good about that. Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna check these one more time. Okay, everything looks good to me. I don't know if the standard's very good anymore, because I sometimes I'm not really good with spotting those. Actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna change some stuff about this. Add a little bit more pattern to it. Change it to a block in a second. I won't forget it. I won't forget that. Okay, that's what I was trying to do. plank. Alright, I think that makes that look a little better. Actually, I think... There we go. Yeah, so tomorrow, I'm probably gonna just dedicate to doing the cabins in the ballroom. I think actually while I'm here though, I'm gonna fill in the space. And yeah. Really, I think the tricky part with I think the trickiest part with this whole thing is gonna be the engine room. Because I'm just gonna have to figure out a way to do a lot of, patterning on it. Just to make it look interesting and not flat. Drew actually did one on a ship. I'll show it in a second. And I might use it as a little bit of a reference. You're gonna be having to do it on a bit of a larger scale. That's the only thing with doing these big builds is just getting everything to feel right with the scale, because you don't want to, or at least I don't want to, just make it look out of place. And and this is my biggest build to date, and I don't know if anything's gonna top this, because I just do not have that kind of capacity to do this on a regular basis. Last row right here. Okay, that makes it simpler. I think, have I done it down here? Yes, I have. Alright. Wait. Yes. Yeah, this is all probably about right here. I think that's all gonna be cabins. Maybe a little bit further on, this is gonna be a part of the this is gonna be backstage for the ballroom. Because I want to have a stage in the back and kind of in the middle, the ballroom part of it. But as for the engine room, I can see why you want to use roll it. Yeah, I actually didn't use a whole lot for this. A lot of this was like over here mainly. Like on the exterior, I did a lot of it. A lot of this was by hand. which is kind of stupid because I could have totally gotten away with doing world edit and saving a ton of time, but a lot of the exterior was just kind of thank you. I uh, sorry, I'm finding my words here. Um, One, I just cannot be bothered to install any mods or anything for world edit and to figure out world edit myself. I've had Drew do all of it, all the world edit stuff, which is mainly just getting a bunch of course down and stuff like that. But when it comes to doing an engine room, he's actually got one pretty similar to what I'm wanting to do. For the engines or boilers, oh holy, yeah, like kind of like this. I don't know if I'm going to use Blackstone or if I'm going to do this level of texturing, but this is the kind of gist of what the engine room's going to look like, just a lot bigger. So we'll have to see about that. But yeah, I'm gonna get the music on before I think I'm gonna stop the stream. Just that way I can dedicate tomorrows to the fun stuff. Yeah, just split it, I think, evenly. So I don't think the cabins are really gonna be all that much. Yeah, there are gonna be a lot of them, but there's just gonna be a lot of the same stuff over and over. And good. Why is it like that's bugging me? Yeah. Uh, it keeps sounding like a broken record, but tomorrow we're gonna get the cabins done. Hopefully, get the ballroom done as well, and then that's the engines. Yeah, pretty nuts. That this is finally done. Or almost done. Don't want to get ahead of myself. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I'm gonna be wrapping up the stream. Thank you to everyone who joined. And Caden, I want to apologize for my extensive use of the B word this stream. I hope for no nightmares later on, but just so, no, I'm not responsible for any of that. You know, just throw that in there. But yeah, that's gonna do it. See you all tomorrow. Hopefully, I should be on time. I'll have to see about that. Yeah, I'll catch y'all later. So, yeah, that's about it. See ya.